Hi, my name is Logan, and the company I aspire to open is called Sound and Sports. And basically, it's a way to integrate, DJing, music production, and all that type of stuff with sports like basketball, hockey, football. So I want to figure out a way to put the two together and make something great.
Logan, love the idea. Thank you for being here. And now we are going to turn it over. And don't worry, for those of you that did fill out yours, we have something else in store for your lanyards. So definitely write on your lanyards if you haven't already. But stick with us to the end and you'll hear about that. Let's turn it over to Sunil. Actually, before we turn it over to Sunil, can everyone maybe come on screen and just say hi with us? We want to just literally just get everyone comfortable because the guest speakers will definitely want to see you and your beautiful faces. And just come on screen and wave your business cards on there and say hi. You can stay on mute, but just say hi. Let the guest speakers see who they're looking at. We got people from San Diego, people from Orlando, Baltimore, down the street in Brampton, over in Toronto, all the way in Georgetown, over in Quebec, Montreal. Thank you all for being here. And last but not least, before we go into our breakout sessions, Sunil, take it away.
All right, great. So I know you're all probably excited, ready to get into this, but I'm going to slow you all down for a few minutes here, all right? So hear me out. I want you all to think about something you might wish for, okay? Something you want, put it in the form of a wish. For example, I wish for health and happiness, or that I get good grades this semester, okay? So I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about that. And now I want you to think about, what if you wish for no wishes? Okay, imagine what it would be like if you had no more wishes, completely happy with whatever comes along, happy with this present moment. You don't wish for it to be anything else because you're where you need to be. All right, everything that you've done brought you to this moment. You're supposed to be here. All right, so to get the most out of this experience, you need to be present with us, and be present with us because you're here with us. All right. I want you all to breathe through your nose and into your stomach. Deep, slow breaths, and feel your stomach rise, feel it expand, go back to normal, and keep breathing and just focus on that. All right, so I expect to see everyone breathing in, feeling their stomach rise, expand, go back to normal. And while you're doing that, I want you to look around your room. Wherever you are, whether it's your bedroom, your study room, your living room, kitchen, wherever you are, just look around. Every time you walk into this room, you may not notice everything. All right, so there may be a book that's been on a desk of yours for a month now. You haven't moved it. It could be a hairbrush that you haven't used in a while, a painting, a picture frame, a candle. Look for something. It could even be a shadow in a corner or the light from a lamp beaming onto a surface. Notice a few things and think about what you feel when you look at it. Just look at it and admire it. Now, close your eyes. All right, so I want to see everyone's eyes closed. Eyes closed, come on. Yeah, I see you with your eyes open, close them. And tell me what you feel. Keeping your eyes closed, do you feel the heat of a light on you? Maybe your hands are on your lap and you feel the texture of your jeans, sweatpants, your pajamas. Maybe you feel a little chilly, a little warm. Notice two things that you can feel and keep on breathing. Keep your eyes closed and notice something that you can smell now. It's so easy to go nose blind. Maybe you or someone in your house just made dinner and the smell is still lingering. Maybe you smell a candle burning. Think about that scent. Maybe the air you're breathing in is warm. Maybe it's cold. Keep your mind on what you can smell around you. Decipher those smells. If you smell vanilla, what makes that smell vanilla? So your eyes are still closed. Notice three things that you can hear. Other than me, maybe you might hear the hum of the air coming through your vent, the hum of a refrigerator. Maybe you're close to a window and hear a car drive by or the wind blow. Think about what you can hear, focus on it. So don't open your eyes yet, keep them closed. And notice one thing that you can taste. Maybe you have snacks that you've been munching on and they left a sweet taste in your mouth, maybe a sour one. You might have a cup of tea that you sipped on before this exercise. What did it taste like? Think about something that you ate earlier or something that you're gonna eat later. Notice one thing that you can taste and just keep on breathing. So keep your eyes closed and envision what you want out of this whole event. What will you learn and what questions will you have answered? I guarantee that you'll have answers to questions that you never thought to ask. Keep on listening to me and keep your eyes closed, and know that throughout this experience for the 3rd annual DJ Apprenticeship Conference, remember to ask questions and focus on the things that resonate with you. Because if something resonates with you, then that means that it means something to you. In other words, it's important to you, and in some way or form, it's going to lead you towards where you need to be and who you're going to become. All right, so now you can open your eyes. You'll soon be put into a breakout room and begin the next part of your journey. You're going to be in a group, so get comfortable and wait a minute or so, and your first guest speaker will join you. All right, so just hang tight, and we'll see you in a bit.
And guest speakers, we will send a mass message of when to begin, and we'll start timing from there. 12 minutes. Here we go.
All right. Boy, can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing?
good.
Quick icebreaker. I got 3 things if you can put it in the chat. 3 things. Tell me if it's true or false. 1, I opened up for Kendrick Lamar. 2, my previous name was DJ Skinny. 3, I opened up for Morris Day in the Times. True or false? Which one is true? Which one is true? I would love to see if you can unmute yourself. Again, that's which one do you think is true? I opened up for Morris Day in the Times. Previous name DJ Skinny. And I opened up for Kendrick Lamar. I see the last one, first one. I love it. Well, actually, you're all correct. What is that? What am I
I
doing?
think there's a lot of valuable information you can get. So
Okay, what happened? All right, I'm back somewhere.
Oh, Daniel got booed out. DJ 5-star, hi, my friend. So there's
Well,
2 of us
hello.
in here. How's it going?
I'm doing phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm saying there's 2 of us in here, so I don't know who's gonna get kicked out. Daniel was just in here, but he got kicked out. Sorry,
I
Serena,
was
I know
just
you were talking to
having
him.
a great conversation, and it just booted out. So I guess we're gonna start over. I guess we start with an icebreaker. I said, which one of these things are true? 1, did I open up for Kendrick Lamar? 2, what my previous DJ name was DJ Skinny? And 3, I opened up for Morris Day in the Times. Which one do you think is true?
The Kendrick Lamar
You
one.
can put it in the chat. I'm looking for a chat. Looking for a chat. The first one, last one. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the old chat? Or new? I don't even know. I'm confused. That's the new chat. No, it's the old chat.
You have to put it on the everyone chat, and then I guess, or maybe they'll send it to you directly. They're gonna send a
love
mass message when to start, though, so we'll see.
Every time you click it, I can't. It resets my stream deck. Yeah. So chill for a minute. Is this the right chat? I think I'm in. Ruben, yes. Yep, Ruben, you're in the right chat. I got that. 1. Okay. So I opened up for Kendrick Lamar. My previous name was DJ Skinny. And I opened up for Morris Day in the Times. So all 3 of them were correct. If you picked any one of them, you were all correct. So I know we don't have much time together, so if you have your questions, I saw some of them through the survey. So I want to make sure that we can cover some of those questions in what I'm about to talk about. So really just some background information. I'm going to really talk about finding your life's work so the bag chases you. To me, of course, I'm from Maryland, Baltimore. My degree is in electrical engineering. I have a master's in business administration. I'm a full-time entrepreneur and philanthropist, meaning I love to give back all the time. And so right now I want everybody to type in the chat, I am not a thief. If you could just type in the chat, I am not a thief. No worries, Ruben. As long as you can hear me. As long as you can chat and you can hear me, you're good to go. So as you put in, I am not a thief, I want to talk about your life's work. It's bigger than your situation. That's like a hustle. It's bigger than a job. It's bigger than a career path. It's why people are doing research for 50 years straight at universities, because they found their life's work. So I want to break that down really quickly, give you a quick example, and then we'll have questions. It should be about 10 minutes. So first ingredient to your life's work is that you have your passion. You follow your passion. Something you love so much that you would do it for free, or it's the thing that you're thinking about when you wake up. It's the thing that you're thinking about before you go to sleep. The second ingredient to your life's work, and my stream deck just went somewhere else. There we go. Is sustainability. Sustainability is solving a problem or satisfying a need. And the way you do that is you connect these two things. What matters in the world? Technology, STEM. What can you control? The books you read, the relationships you build. And right there, where it says your focus should be the problem you solve or the needs you satisfy. And then the third ingredient to your life's work has to make the world a better place. And so for me here in Baltimore, that's what we've been doing. I realized that my passion is these turntables. The highlight of my DJ career is performing with Soulful Symphony. If you could imagine me in my little bow tie, scratching with 77 other instruments, it doesn't get no better than that. And so to apply the passion of the DJ craft mixed with sustainability, solving the problem of STEM education. I'm known as the #1 STEM DJ. And it makes the world a better place because we make young people like yourselves excited about math and STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And so technology affected the DJ industry that we can literally use video content to teach. And so example is, if I wanted to teach you, let's just say the Korean alphabet.
Welcome to Korean Vocab version 1.
I could teach you Korean and still control what you see with the record. How hot is that? And so this is an example of how we use technology, how we use the DJ craft as our life's work. And so I'm mixing my passion. I love this crap passion. Just like in DJing, I can mix videos. And I'm teaching JavaScript, computer programming.
Java is a language, and it's not a secret.
And so for this, we got your full attention. So somebody in the chat put, I am not a thief. I see it. I am not a thief. And so before I take questions, I want to break that down for you. If you don't find your life's work, which means your passion, something you love so much you would do it for free, with sustainability, meaning you solve a problem or satisfy a need. 3, make the world a better place. You're robbing the world of your purpose. Let me say that again. Some of y'all might have missed it and went over your head. You are not a thief because now you know how to find your life's work. It's bigger than a job. It's bigger than a career path. It's why you connect these 3 dots. Your passion, sustainability, and making the world a better place. Those 3 things is all that matters in the world. You've seen it. You've seen some people that make a whole lot of money, but they hate what they do. They dread Mondays. They just despise just going to work, making a living. And so the reason that is true is because they haven't found their sweet spot of mixing their passion, of solving a problem, and making the world a better place. So with that, I'll digress and answer any questions before our time is up. What you got for me? Where's my scene at with the... Again, this was finding your life's work so the bag chases you.
I had a question.
I almost heard you. Say it again.
I had a question. Can you hear me?
Yes. You're a little low. Can you turn it up?
Sure.
Oh, you just muted yourself though. Unmute yourself. Okay.
Does this work now?
I can hear you. You're just low a
I
little bit. Speak up.
okay. You said that you were a STEM DJ. I was wondering what field of STEM you're in.
So my background was in electrical engineering. So I went to Morgan State University, and so I'll give a little bit of history about that. I actually started DJing in high school. So when I graduated, I already knew I was going to Morgan State University. I graduated an engineering degree, but I was actually making a living DJing. But DJing is like sports, which is also like the fashion industry. It's very fickle. So things can happen out of your control. Like they can, like for me, I was mixing the biggest club in Baltimore, 2,000 people a week, making 1,500 just for a couple hours or hour of my time, 2 hours of my time. When he sold the club for $2.6 million, I realized, oh my goodness, I couldn't control that. And now I'm out $6,000 a month. So I went back to school to get my MBA, which is a master's in business administration, created my own business, 5-Star Enterprise. And now we have a way to find your life's work. That's when I had the aha moment that knowledge is not power. Oh my God. Knowledge is not power. Because if you don't apply it on anything, 0 plus 0 is still anything, is still 0. 0 times anything is still 0. So I always say applied knowledge is power. So you want to connect those dots and bring some action to your vision. Thank you for that question. Yes. How much time did it take for you to build yourself up this far? Great question. So our company's 10 years old. So 5-Star Enterprise just turned 10. I have a nonprofit that's 2 years old called Be More STEM. And so it was intentional. For me, finding my life's work started about 12 years ago. When exactly at that aha moment, I remember being in like a sophomore in college and understanding that this information that you're teaching me has to be for a reason. And so when I graduated, I actually did my senior project on creating a studio and acoustic engineering and the sound waves bouncing forth and forth. I'm a whole geek, but I'm from the streets. So it was like a balance of urban, a balance of being in a 2-parent household of love, but then also that college education that polished me a little bit to know the world is bigger than my block. It's bigger than the United States. It's bigger than Canada. It's bigger than our continent. And so I realized that we got to understand success isn't how much money you make, it's how many people you're helping. So I would say to get to this point, focus-wise, it was probably about 10 years. 2 years to get to level 0. And then after we got to level 0, 10 years having a legit company that we have a team upon teams upon teams. Another question. Did you face any challenges when you started your business? So starting your business is super easy. There are only 3 pillars of business. Legitimacy, liquidity, and sustainability. Legitimacy is super easy. You can go down to the state building, wherever your state building may be, and register your business. Everything is online because of COVID. You can register your business for probably about $300 or less. So to start a business is super easy. No, there's no challenges in starting a business, especially if you take 2 years to get to ground zero. Ground zero is still important. Sometimes people jump right in. But if you take 2 years to do some research and plan, or a year, or just some type of prep time before you jump out there and start your business, it helps rolling the ball forward. But to the question, did I face any challenges when starting my business? No, there were any challenges starting it. The challenges come sustaining the business. Sustaining the business. Sustaining meaning, especially when it's more than me. When I started getting employees and had to hit payroll, and it got bigger than just a solopreneur business, that's when you want to look at your business model and focus on how do you bring revenue so you can still make sure you're covering your costs. So there were some challenges, and with our partnership with Matthew Music, it's just amazing because now we have a product to add to our arsenal of classes and arsenal of partners that already have services that they provide. Trying to scale, scale meaning how do you duplicate this without it taking your time? Scale trying to scale a service-based company had its challenges because I had to rely on people to get to schools on time. I had to rely on people to speak to you all like I would want to speak to you all. And so we want to make sure that in your growth, like right now, before you're 25, because I got to get to my life's work because I'm not a thief, and I want to make sure I connect my passion mixed with sustainability, mixed with making the world a better place. You got to do what we call a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Do that for yourself so you know what you're strong in. So that when you meet someone and you're passing that's strong in one of your weaknesses, you can look to partner with them to take advantage of an opportunity or fight off a threat. And that's what SWOT stands for: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You'll see that again if you decide to go to college and go into the business field, in the business administration field. So we got 2 more minutes. With that, I will answer any last questions or do a little trick or something, and we can. Yeah, I like this song, Own It.
I own the team you play for. It's worth. I own the team you play for. It's worth $1 billion. I told I could make more. I learned the business. Now I own them all. Gas station, hairdresser, dry cleaner mall. 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 Gas station, hairdresser, dry cleaner mall.
So hopefully I see y'all again next year. I plan to be there like I was there last year. Did I meet anybody? This is my first time meeting you all. I know I didn't see everybody. I saw Zareen. So I guess in the last couple of minutes, I say, be well. Don't be a thief. Make sure you connect your passion mixed with your sustainability, solve a problem or satisfy a need, and make the world a better place. I expect great things from y'all. Of course, you can follow me and I'll follow you back. Got a lot of friends in Canada. See y'all soon. DJ 5 Star. 2 R's, the number 5. Which one is yours? Is this one right here, the Pro or Mini? What? I'm lost. Okay, got it. I see the difference. It's a difference, ain't it? You got 1, 2, 3. You got the Pro? This? No, you got the same one. It's definitely different. It's different by like one set of joints. Like this. Oh, and yeah, it's different by one set of joints. But mine say ATM Mini. You don't say ATM Mini Pro. That's different. Is this a new group or no? Time to switch.
They will let you know when they're gonna place you in a room.
Your name is Taman, right? Taman?
Yeah.
Well, you go to Bramley, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
that's
school
nice.
do you go to?
Central Field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool. I think I know that Bilal, you go to Central too. I don't remember who else is. Oh, right. Sorry. I meant Bramley. I think I remember you from grade
Middle school, Balmoral.
7, grade 7, grade 8. Yeah, that's nice. Bramley's a good school. I was actually gonna. That's my home school, so I'm technically supposed to go there, but yeah, that didn't happen, which is good, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you guys want to add up on Instagram or something? I feel like.
Sure. Can I have your thing?
Am I in the right room?
Yes.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
So do.
Where'd he go? Oh, wait, where is he?
Hello? I don't hear nothing.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
here he is. Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
All right. So do I? It's the room I can talk. Like we can start, or?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I don't think I've met everyone here before. I'm Kendrick Tillman, DJ 5-star from Baltimore. I don't think we need an icebreaker now. You all look energized and ready to go. So I'm just going to jump right in it if that's all right with you. Awesome. So just a quick intro. I'm going to talk about finding your life's work. If you could just put in the chat, I am not a thief. I'm going to ask you to do that soon. Quick information about me. I'm a native of Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. I went to school, got an electrical engineering degree from Morgan State University. Actually started DJing at that time, and so my family was looking at me crazy. Why are you DJing and you got an engineering degree? You should be working for. And a mentor of mine actually said, "Is somebody in your family a millionaire? How could somebody making $80,000 a year tell you how to make millions and build a company? Follow your passion." And that was the first time I heard that word. And so I was still DJing, but then I realized DJing was fickle when the club that I was DJing at, making all this money, like $2,000 for an hour of my time, was really good every week. And so when he sold the club for $2.6 million, it wiped out that income. And I realized that the DJ industry is just like the entertainment industry. It's just like the fashion industry. It's just like the athletic industry. Something can happen out your control. It's fickle. Out your control, it can change your bottom line. And so I went back to school and got my MBA, which is a Master's of Business Administration, and became a full-time entrepreneur and philanthropist. And so, again, I want you to put in the chat, I am not a thief, because as I continue to talk, I'm going to talk about finding your life's work, which to me is bigger than your situation, which you might call a hustle or your side gig or your whatever that may be, a job if you got a job, your career. Your life's work is bigger than all those things, because it's why there are professors doing research for 50 years straight, because they combine these 3 ingredients. So the 3 ingredients to your life's work are quick. First is your passion, something you love so much that you would do it for free. Whatever you're thinking about when you wake up, whatever it is you're thinking about before you go to sleep. Your passion, something you love so much that you would do it for free. The second ingredient is sustainability. So that's the problem you solve or the need you satisfy. And the way you find that is connecting these dots. What matters in the world? STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. What can you control? The books you read and the relationships you build and who likes you. All that together is your focus. And that should be the problem that you solve or the need you satisfy. And the third ingredient to your life's work is it gotta make the world a better place. It's gotta be bigger than yourself, your block, your neighborhood, your city, your country. It's gotta be bigger than you. And so what I wanna talk about is how we connected the dot for me and share that with you. And so I found that the highlight of my DJ career is performing with Soulful Symphony. So if you can imagine me and my little bow tie scratching with 77 other instruments, it doesn't get any better than that. And so what we did was, I realized that music isn't even my passion. People pay me to DJ, but the thing that I love so much that I would do it for free, DJs come over and want to learn the different cuts. They want to learn how to chirp. They want to learn how to crab. They want to learn how to orbit. That part I love. That's what I do best. And so what I realized is we can apply that to something sustainable. We want to connect STEM to the world. So I became the #1 STEM DJ. I can literally pull up a video right now and teach. So now this mixing my passion for turntablism. I can control this video with this record. It's mixing my passion for turntablism, solving the problem of making sure that we can educate. And 3, once you educate, you have better citizens of society that makes the world a better place. All from the DJ craft. So I ask you to say, I am not a thief.
I own the team you play for.
For this very reason. If you don't find your life's work, you're robbing the world of your purpose. Let me say that again. You're missing that. If you don't connect your passion, something you love so much that you would do it for free, mixed with sustainability, meaning you solve a problem or satisfy a need because you connected what matters in the world and what you can control, and where that overlaps should solve a problem or satisfy a need. And then 3, it makes the world a better place. If you don't put those 3 things together, you're robbing the world of your purpose, and we don't want you to do that. I already see greatness on this Zoom call, so I want to connect that dot for you. And I know we have 5 minutes left, so I want to digress and field any questions. Can you open up that chat, DeAndre, so I can see if they put any questions in the chat? But you can unmute yourself, and I can see that. I see I'm not a thief, I'm not a thief, I'm not a thief. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I try to connect the dots between some of the survey questions I saw with what I just spoke about. But if you have a question, please unmute yourself.
So what were some challenges that you went through other than your family not being as supportive?
Got it. The goal of entrepreneurship, did I lose you? What's going on? I can't see them. Oh, there we go. The goal of entrepreneurship is to get to the finish line. And so when you think about that, it's not when you stop entrepreneurship. It's just when your company comes together and you can it's running in autopilot. You don't have to oversee it day to day. So some of the challenges I had early on was trying to do everything myself. It wasn't until I got to the year 4 mark where I started growing a team and really understanding SWOT. So SWOT, SWOT, is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I started doing a self-evaluation on myself and realized in my therapeutic space, I like to DJ and I like to speak. That's my strength. The weaknesses of administration takes me all day and takes me out my stride of speaking and DJing. So I hired a team to do the administration part. I went and got my MBA. I understand accounting, but doing books, that's not the math that I know as an engineer. So I'm not going to waste my time. I won't say waste, but that's not therapeutic for me. So I'm going to hire an accountant to bring them on my team because that's therapeutic for them. So to your question, some of the challenges I had early on was thinking that I could do it by myself. And not to get too religious, the Most High has 12 disciples. So if you think you can do it by yourself, we all kind of messed up about that. And so I realized that teamwork makes the dream work, and each of us need all of us. But you can't show your cards so quickly because everybody doesn't have your best at heart. So you want to be mindful of your strengths, your weaknesses, so that you can take advantage of an opportunity or fight off a threat. And that's what SWOT analysis is. Great question.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
So I had a question. So what's the biggest lesson or advice that you would give to anyone in the music industry regarding music business? So was there anything that you learned that really stood out to you or really opened your eyes or really taught you something significant in the music business?
Absolutely. So I would say the talent, and I hated this one. This one was a tough pill to swallow. The talent is 10% of the game, is 90% who you know. So, and honestly, I built a business model. We built a business model that proved that wrong. So in the music industry, and just in business period, relationships matter more than anything. The ones that you can call and they answer the phone call, and the center of influence of those that are that have either decision-making power or have the center of influence to influence a decision maker. That's how you get opportunities. So focus on building your relationships and focus on being a person that still not understands that the talent is important. Because I don't want your relationships to get you there, but your talent can't keep you there. And so I was always an advocate of both. And I'm so into the craft that I made my own lane. So we created spiritual spinning. I started scratching scriptures and sermons in churches. We have clients with media masters where I'm just controlling the video to teach a class like this. And so for us, it's like we jumped out the box and created community outreach, educational services, and community engagement opportunities for us as a company that didn't rely on just who we knew. We wanted to be out the box and be able to provide a different type of energy, a different type of really solution to the marketplace, especially in the pandemic era we are in now. What we provide and how we are zooming in, nobody's really doing what we're doing, controlling what you see with the record. Great question. Any other questions? I know we only got like another minute for this group, but hopefully next year I'll be in Canada with y'all and we'll be eye to eye, face to face. So with that, I would just digress. Before I digress, I want to say, do not be a thief. Focus on connecting your passion, whatever it is that you love so much that you would do for free, mixed with sustainability, meaning you're going to solve a problem with that or satisfy a need, mixed with making the world a better place. Honestly, DJing is just marketing. It gets me in rooms. I do weddings, corporate affairs, fundraisers, health fairs, spiritual events, and educational events. So honestly, that gets you in the room, and then the people there are going to help with Matthew Music. And that's how it goes. And so that's my I love the partnership that we have with Matthew Music. And so you all are part of that whole partnership, so you can definitely reach out to me. I'm DJ 5-Star. My link tree, linktr.ee /DJ 5-Star will take you to all of my networks and even schedule a meeting with me right in the link tree. So linktr.ee / my name, DJ 5-Star, and it'll connect you to everything you need, even a meeting or whatever, any questions you may have there, YouTube channels, social medias, things of that nature. To meet y'all, especially next year, I recognize you. I think I recognize a couple of y'all just from y'all being the stars that you are, and being on Joseph's page. So I'm excited to be there physically as we continue to grow together with Matthew Music. I know the time is about to switch, but if you don't have any other questions, how was that? Thumbs up, thumbs down? We was good? All thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Awesome, yes. So with that, I'll show you. Let's scratch this record up a little bit. Any scratches y'all do yet? Y'all learn any scratches? Baby scratch or chirp? Can you identify any of them? I know you can. I've seen you. What scratches are y'all there yet? We got the chirp. Anybody can crab yet?
On the team.
I like the transform a lot. So that's let me pull up a sound effect. You can hear it. Oh, we done. Just like that.
Me though.
All right. Can you hear me? Can you expand that, DeAndre?
Yeah, I heard you.
5-Star.
Am I in the right place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me see. Put my little background on. All right. So we're going to talk about finding your life's work so the bag chases you. So it looks like I don't need to do any icebreakers because y'all look like y'all are already ready. So I'm just going to break it down for you and field any questions. So we got finding your life's work. Give you some information about me. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I went to school for electrical engineering, and then I started DJing. I started DJing before that. I started DJing in high school, like 1990. I won't tell you how old I am. And then I went to college and got an engineering degree. And my family was like, why are you DJing? You should be working for somebody else. And somebody said, one of my mentors said, is somebody in your family making, is they a millionaires yet? How can they tell you how to be a millionaire if they're only making $70,000 a year? Follow your passion. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. But I was still DJing. And then I learned that DJing is like sports. It's like the fashion industry. It's like, it's fickle. Something can happen outside of your control that can change your bottom line. And so I was DJing at a club and making a whole lot of money. And then when this club owner sold the club, I was out like $6,000 a month. And I realized, ooh, I need to do something else. So I went back to school, got my MBA, which is a master's in business administration, learned the art of business, learned the language of business. And then I became a full-blown entrepreneur and a philanthropist. I like to give my time. So right now in the chat, I need everybody to write, I am not a thief. I'll tell you why in a minute, but write in the chat, I am not a thief. And again, in this conversation, we're going to talk about finding your life's work, which I believe is bigger than your situation. That's like a hustle. Then it's bigger than your job. That's a lower than a career. But your life's work is bigger than your career. It's why people are at universities doing research for 50 years straight, because they found their life's work. And so this whole workshop is called Finding Your Life's Work So the Bag Chases You. And so I'm going to get into finding your life's work. Your first ingredient to your life's work is your passion. It's something you love so much you would do it for free. The second, matter of fact, let me break that down. It's whatever you're thinking about when you go to sleep. It's the thing that you're thinking about when you wake up in the morning. For me, they try to trick me. They try to say your passion is DJ is the music. No, it's not the music. The highlight of my DJ career is performing with Soulful Symphony. So if you can imagine me in my little tuxedo and bow tie scratching with 77 other instruments, it doesn't get any better than that. And so for me, your passion is something you love so much that you would do it for free. People come over my house to learn how to orbit and crab and chirp and the cuts. That is all what I love to do. People pay me to DJ weddings, corporate affairs, fundraisers, health fairs, spiritual events, and educational events. That's different. So the second ingredient to your life's work, and remember, we do not want to be a thief. I am not a thief is what you should have put in the chat already. Your second ingredient to your life's work is sustainability. Sustainability is what problem do you solve or what need do you satisfy? And the way you find that is just what you see on the screen. You're mixing what matters in the world, which is STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Can't go wrong there. Mixed with what can you control? The books you read, the relationships you build. Where there overlaps is the problem you're going to solve or the need you satisfy. And the third ingredient to your life's work is making the world a better place. And so with that, I want to talk about how we did it. And so for me, it was simple. When I realized that technology affected the DJ industry and we got time code here in this record and it can control what you see, this is how we educate. So this is mixing my passion of loving mixing the passion of DJing mixed with sustainability, which is solving the problem. There's a problem is that students hate math. Students hate STEM. I've been across the whole continent now coming to Canada with y'all, and I realized that we want to excite everyone in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And so what we started doing was using DJ technology to control content. So that's my passion of the DJ craft mixed with solving that problem, mixed with making the world a better place. So with that, I want to digress and answer any questions. Can you pull up that chat? I want to make sure there weren't no questions in the chat. Let's just say I am not a thief. DeAndre, can you click that chat right there? Okay, so I see I'm not a thief, I'm not a thief, I'm not a thief. So the reason why I tell you to put in I am not a thief, because if you don't find your life's work, meaning you don't connect your passion to sustainability, to making the world a better place, you are robbing the world of your purpose. That went over somebody's head. Let me say that again. If you don't find your life's work, meaning you don't solve that problem and mix it with your passion that you love it so much and it's therapeutic for you. For me, this is therapeutic. It's to speak, to DJ. It's therapeutic. Everything else, you bring a team in. Now, what you do is you have a SWOT analysis. I learned this in the School of Business. SWOT, the SWOT, your SWOT analysis. Your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You want to focus and know your strengths so that when you partner with someone who's strong in your weakness, you can take advantage of an opportunity or fight off a threat. And so the SWOT analysis is used for strategic partnerships, i.e. what we have. That's how we are in Baltimore partnering with Matthew Music in Canada, and it makes us stronger. It strengthens numbers and power in unity. So with that, I will digress and field any questions if you may have them. I think I've almost met some of y'all, if not last year. I think I was judging the DJ contest. It looked like it was some familiar faces from there.
Yeah, do you need to like to take a math class to to get into music production? I know you need to take music, but I want to know also you need to take a math class because music, math and music,
That's a
stuff
great
like that.
question. So do you have to take a math class to do music? No. No, you do not. No, you do not. Will the math class enhance your music? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Your timing is still numbers. The calculation of beats per minute is still numbers. So your combination of knowing math with music still adds value. Do you have to take math to do music? No, you do not. But great question.
Oh, thank God, cause knowing me, I hate math.
It's the way it's being delivered, and that's why we want to make sure. Look at this. So, like, imagine like this is how we teach class in Baltimore. I have Joseph in my class in Baltimore, but he's not there. All I do is put him on the screen. We unplugged the camera? Damn, somehow. I thought I did. No? That camera's not on no more? Okay. I usually put him on the screen and it works. That's not plugged up. Something happened. I'm not getting that on the screen. So I usually scratch in him.